You're watching the News Hour at 10.
Namaskar, good evening. You're watching the News Hour at 10 and I'm Swati Joshi. In the most parochial and protectionist of the moves, the Madhya Pradesh Congress government has made it mandatory for industries to provide 70% employment to local youth, those who are seeking incentives, shunning perhaps more deserving candidates who might not originally be from MP. Sample this. Back in December 2018, when the MP CM first spoke about this move, he took a tone of segregation and even held people from UP and Bihar for snatching jobs, responsible for snatching jobs from people of Madhya Pradesh. The question that we are asking tonight is, isn't this Congress's move to pit an Indian against Indian, an attempt to divide India? First, listen to what Kamal Nath said back in December 2018.
जो भी हमारी स्कीम्स हैं निवेश की, जो हम इंसेंटिव देते हैं, ये तभी लागू होंगे जब 70% लोग रोजगार लोकल होए, मध्य प्रदेश से होए। कि बहुत सारे ऐसे उद्योग लग जाते हैं जहां अन्य प्रदेशों से लोग आ जाते हैं, बिहार, उत्तर प्रदेश से। मैं उनकी आलोचना नहीं करना चाहता, और हमारे मध्य प्रदेश के नौजवान रोजगार से वंचित रहते हैं, तो उनको तभी उन इंसेंटिव्स का लाभ मिलेगा अगर 70% रोजगार मध्य प्रदेश का लोकल हो। तो उसके लिए निवेश नीति में परिवर्तन करना पड़ेगा। मैं करूंगा, मैंने वो साइन कर दिया।
Madhya Pradesh people in other parts of India, they will start discriminating against them. I think this is a very retrograde step.
Kamal Nath is playing divisive politics. For the sake of vote bank politics, you cannot hamper the growth of India. You should welcome every citizen of India to come forward and add something to the growth of India.
You're watching the News Hour at 10. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Let's straight get to the point, open up the debate and go across to our guests. We're joined by Shazia Almi, spokesperson of the BJP. Neha Joshi, political analyst, is also with us on the panel. Abdul Razak Khan, another political analyst, and Ashutosh Mishra, senior journalist. A very good evening to all of you. Let me first go across to Ashutosh Mishra. Ashutosh Mishra, there are two questions. One, अब उत्तर प्रदेश और बिहार के लोगों से क्या कांग्रेस पार्टी को भी दिक्कत हो गई है? Two, that the Congress party in the past had condemned similar campaigns. Those were campaigns back then and demands by MNS कि बाहरी लोगों को नौकरी नहीं मिलनी चाहिए। मुंबई में, महाराष्ट्र में वो यहाँ के लोकल्स की नौकरी को खा रहे हैं। Now the Congress party is doing the same.
Swati, there is a big difference between what Kamal Nath has said and what MNS was saying. And I don't see it as being targeted towards just UP and Bihar. What he is trying to say is that if you are enjoying incentives from Madhya Pradesh government, then the first preference should go to local Madhya Pradesh locals.
Sir, once again, I just played out that reaction. I just played out that reaction from December 2018 when Kamal Nath said कि बाहर से जो लोग आते हैं उत्तर प्रदेश और बिहार से, वो यहाँ के लोगों की नौकरी ले जाते हैं।
Yeah, and in a way it's protecting those people who come from outside also, because those people might be coming and working here at lower wages. I mean, we have seen people being exploited by getting underpaid. So it's a win-win situation for everyone.
Win-win situation for whom, sir? Win-win situation for whom? And first of all, Kamal Nath, first of all, Mr. Kamal Nath should clarify where does he hail from? वो originally कहाँ के native हैं? वो originally कहाँ के local हैं, sir? सबसे पहले तो मुख्यमंत्री को ये सवाल पूछा जाना चाहिए कि मुख्यमंत्री कहाँ के local और native हैं?
कानपुर में पैदा हुए हैं, सबको मालूम है। कानपुर में पैदा हुए, ये सबको मालूम है। पहली बात तो ये, और दूसरी बात यहाँ पे केवल इंडस्ट्री जो कि मध्य प्रदेश गवर्नमेंट का इंसेंटिव उसके बारे में बात
So Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, I think then you should also be presenting some facts that how many people is this going to impact, how many people were employed with these industries that we are talking about? How many of them? How many? No, one second. Let's talk on figures and facts then, Ashutosh Mishra. नहीं, ये देखिए, राजनीतिक बातें करने से कोई बहस को तो जीत सकता है, लेकिन ग्राउंड सिचुएशन सर ये हो जाती है कि अगर दूसरे स्टेट्स ने भी इस लॉ को लाना और अप्लाई करना शुरू कर दिया इसे, तो फिर मध्य प्रदेश के लोग जो दूसरे राज्यों में रहते हैं उनका क्या होगा? शाजिया इल्मी।
I think it's very unfortunate. I think Kamal Nath is trying to divide the country and creating a kind of a fear psychosis for the non-residents, so to speak. And soon, I mean, I don't know the kind of slur he made against Biharis, and by using by saying that Biharis do not end up getting all the jobs. So I don't think it's a win-win situation at all, and I don't think people of one region should be pitted against the other. Similarly, just like Congress divides people on communal lines, casteist lines, I think they're now trying to divide the country.
But then, Shazia, what's happening in Gujarat, what's happening in Maharashtra, and what's happening in Himachal Pradesh?
No, in Gujarat, yes. In
85% jobs to locals.
There is no discrimination against.
It's 80%.
There is a law
in
to
Gujarat and Maharashtra,
but you cannot create a fear psychosis against. Yes, there is, but you cannot say like.
What was happening in Gujarat?
So you're saying it's okay. So you're saying it's okay to. You're saying it's okay to bring in the law and implement it, but don't announce it publicly.
Within the state,
is that not creating fear psychosis? Is that also not that move not creating fear psychosis in Gujarat, Maharashtra?
He has been a union minister himself. No, Swati. He has been a senior minister, union minister himself. There is provision in the law, which is why state governments do that. But to go all out and say that Biharis end up taking the jobs,
then why
is to
what
actually
are you criticizing?
create
if he has
discord
between
people of different regions.
It has been happening for ages where the hilly states give special incentives. And these
I will tell you, Mr. Ashutosh Mishra, why this is different. I will tell you why this is different. Ashutosh Mishra, one second. First, you have a problem. You have a problem when regional parties raise this issue. Congress party condemns it. And listen to this, sir. Mr. Sanjay Nirupam met the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. और उनसे क्या उन्होंने डिमांड की? The demand was reservation for North Indians in Mumbai. Why then, sir? Why raise this demand? मिश्रा जी जवाब दीजिए।
आप एमएनएस की बात करती हैं, पहली बात तो स्वाति, एमएनएस ये कहता है कि इनको भगा दो।
नहीं, आप संजय निरुपम पे जवाब दीजिए ना। ठीक है, भूल जाइए, राज ठाकरे को भूल जाइए सर, राज ठाकरे को भूल जाइए, एमएनएस को आप भूल जाइए। इन मध्य प्रदेश यू आर सेइंग 70% जॉब टू लोकल्स, बट इन मुंबई यू वांट रिजर्वेशन फॉर नॉर्थ इंडियंस। तो ये बैलेंस आप मुंबई में जाके क्रिएट कर रहे हैं क्या?
आप कांग्रेस के अनऑफिशियल प्रवक्ता हैं, तो उसके बारे में बोलिए ना।
You have just proved that that's Sanjay Nirupam is taking care of North India.
No, I have just proved double standards. Sorry, I have just proved double standards. Let me go across to our other guests also. Neha Joshi, my question here is this the way Congress party is trying to balance it out? कि मध्य प्रदेश में आप कहिए कि 70% जो लोकल्स हैं उन्हीं को वो इंडस्ट्रीज जॉब देगी जिनको कोई इंसेंटिव गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से मिल रहा है, लेकिन गो टू मुंबई और महाराष्ट्र एंड टेल द चीफ मिनिस्टर देयर कि आप हमें रिजर्वेशन दे दीजिए जो नॉर्थ इंडिया के लोग हैं। व्हाई?
Sakshi, we all know that historically Congress has thrived and prospered on the policy of divide and rule. यहाँ इसको reservation दे दो, यहाँ इसको कुछ दे दो, और इसी तरह हम देश को चलाएंगे. And I think I will make a special comment on Mr. Mishra right now. मतलब चाटुकारिता की सारी हदें इन्होंने आज पार कर दी हैं. सॉरी, मैं हिंदी में यहाँ पे बोल रही हूँ. He has justified कि कैसे win-win है ये मध्य प्रदेश में, because it will protect the interests of those coming in. And संजय निरुपम वहाँ पे जो कह रहे हैं वो नॉर्थ इंडियंस की इंटरेस्ट प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. So basically, you know,
one second please, let's not get into a personal debate here. Let's debate on the topic. In Ashutosh Mishra, there are two Miss Joshis on the panel, so please call us by our first names. Yes, Neha Joshi, go ahead.
It's absolutely hilarious. So he's saying that, you know, somebody migrating to Madhya Pradesh for a job is criminal, while somebody migrating to Mumbai or Maharashtra for a job, he should be given some kind of reservation. What kind of politics are you talking about, and what kind of policy are you talking about here?
Well, I think Mr. Abdul Razak Khan definitely is going to support
it's
this
hilarious
because
that you can
Karnataka is no
justify this on
different.
national television.
No, and I think Abdul Razak Khan will support it definitely because Karnataka is no different. But I'm just trying to bring to your attention one simple point, sir. Abdul Razak Khan, just one simple point, and then you can, sir, answer my question. When this entire issue of Raj Thackeray making anti-migrant remarks had reached the Supreme Court, sir, you know, I'm just reading out the observation of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said that India is one country and this Bhumi Putra theory or son of the soil theory is not acceptable because India is one country. And this balkanization of the country, we will not allow that. That's what the Supreme Court had said. Now go ahead, sir.
Swati, first of all, people of Madhya Pradesh were deprived of their basic rights for the past 15 years. Now that they have reposed faith on Congress, it is time for the Congress to give them back. Now that the Congress has decided to give them 70% jobs for the locals, so be it. Let them provide jobs. Now the remaining 30% is up for all. Anybody can grab it. Secondly, what is the
anybody can grab it, so you already know. No, on one hand, sir, on one hand, Abdul Razak Khan, you're targeting the central government. You're targeting the central government. You're saying पूरे देश में jobs जो है वो खत्म हो रहे हैं. It's declining. Unemployment is increasing, and then you are supporting this theory of creating a divide, wherein people who deserve more than maybe the other candidate who's getting the benefit of being local is being sidelined and ignored, and that nobody's talking about that.
Swati, jobs are at a 45-year low. You know, the recent report we have debated on the same channel. The promise was to create 2 crore jobs. Now, if the Congress in Madhya Pradesh is able to provide jobs,
creating
let
a
it be for the
divide
local
between
people
domicile and non-domicile people is going to solve
so
that.
let the people, it is not vote bank politics. Please don't, you know, misguide the people of the nation.
Hare sir, you promised this. How can you say this is not vote bank politics? No, how can you say this is not vote bank politics? How can you say not vote bank politics? Let me also bring in Ashutosh Mishra and Shazia Ilmi. This is what Kamal Nath said. वचन पत्र के वायदों पर अमल करते हुए हमने राज्य सरकार द्वारा पोषित सभी उद्योगों में 70% रोजगार मध्य प्रदेश के स्थानीय लोगों के लिए अनिवार्य कर दिया है. ये कहां से वोट बैंक की पॉलिटिक्स नहीं हुई? आशुतोष मिश्रा, यू प्रॉमिस दैट. इसी पर तो आपने वोट मांगा था.
इट वाज. अरे आप ये बताइए, आपके घर पे अगर आप जो है किसी को इंसेंटिव दे रहे हैं फॉर ओपनिंग एन इंडस्ट्री, it's a state which is giving incentives. So if you are giving incentives for setting up industry, anyone who doesn't want to take that incentive can set up an industry and employ whoever. Or
so you're saying आपके घर में, so you're saying आपके घर में सिर्फ आपके घर के लोगों का स्वागत है. अगर कोई बाहर से आया है, तो it's very clear that the outsider tag will always stick to that individual, क्योंकि आपके घर में तो सिर्फ आप ही के घर के लोगों का स्वागत है. शाजिया इल्मी, पूछिए, ठीक है, आप जवाब लीजिए. कांग्रेस कोई बहुत अलग नहीं कर रही है अगर आप बीजेपी पर उंगली उठा रहे हैं तो.
The state has every right, and there is provision within the law, and the state has every right to protect its domicile population and the natives, so to speak, who have been living there for a period of time. But similarly, remarks like Bihari log naukri le lete hain is a great insult to people from UP and Bihar, and it pits one region against the other and creates a fierce psychosis in the minds of those. And Congress must answer, is this what they believe in? Will they stand by this in UP and Bihar when they go to campaign?
No, but then Shazia, I have to ask you this question then, that your ally in Maharashtra, the Shiv Sena, practiced this anti-South and anti-North politics for a very long time. Did the BJP take a stand back then and say, no, we don't want to, stay friends with you or be in this alliance because you are taking an anti-North, anti-South stand?
BJP Well, Swati, you know, BJP and Shiv Sena have not been on the best terms, and I think Shiv Sena attacks BJP as much as the Congress does now. But that's another story. And the fact of the matter is that this is what Shiv Sena has done, and this has been condemned by all parties, and BJP itself does not believe that. They have been allies for the longest period, but the fact of the matter is that this is exactly the point that was used against Shiv Sena and talked about by the Congressis, and now they do the same, and now they justify it after having criticized Shiv Sena for the same. So while the state has every right, but you cannot create and sow seeds of discord.
The same
okay, and let me bring in Neha Joshi also. Neha Joshi, today does any of these? Okay, one second. Can today really the BJP point fingers at the Congress and the Congress do that to the Bharatiya Janata Party, because everybody in their own respective states is following the very same rule of protecting the rights of the domiciles? My concern here is that if every state starts following this, would those people who don't, are locals of don't belong to one state as locals and are maybe staying in some other state be given fair and equal opportunity? Is this not going to create a chaos?
Swati, I absolutely agree that every state has the right to promote and protect the interests of its citizens. However, having said that, I'm questioning the very premise of this. Is there any evidence within India or outside of India that shows that, if a state in India or America or any other country decides to do this and decides to disincentivize it for industries to come in, only if, they employ locals, 70%, 80% locals, then only they'll be able to set up. A theory could be that maybe this will discourage industries from coming in.
Also,
so
I also believe what will happen. I also believe, Abdul Razak Khan, what will happen is that this will allow more backdoor entries. This will allow more backdoor entries, because maybe on the face of it the industries would agree. They would say yes, okay, fine, give us incentives, हम देंगे 70% लोगों को, locals को job. लेकिन क्या इसकी गारंटी है कि वो 70% लोग उनको अपने रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से मध्य प्रदेश के लोकल्स ही मिलेंगे? दूसरा, क्या गारंटी है कि इसमें बैकडोर एंट्रीज नहीं होंगी, इसमें घोटाला या घपला नहीं होगा? अब्दुल रज़ाक खान।
स्वाति जी, ये जरूरी हो जाता है कि कोई जब आप पर भरोसा जुटाकर आपको वोट दिया है, सरकार में लाया है, जब आप सत्ता में आए हो, तो आज आपकी ये जिम्मेदारी बनती है कि आप उनका ख्याल रखें। अगर आप बेसिक स्टेट की ख्याल छोड़कर पड़ोसी स्टेट का ख्याल रखने लगेंगे तो वापस वही हो जाएगा जो गलतियां बीजेपी ने की है।
ये हम अलग-अलग देश में नहीं रह रहे हैं। आई एम सॉरी, वी आर नॉट, we are a union of these states. In this country there are several states, and all of us form together this country, this nation, India. हम अलग-अलग countries नहीं, I am sorry.
अब्दुल रज़ाक खान, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी यूपी और बिहार में जाके कैसे लोगों से वोट मांगने वाली है? मिस्टर अब्दुल रज़ाक खान, प्लीज आंसर माय क्वेश्चन।
मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं, देखिए, उत्तर प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री की जिम्मेदारी थी,
मुख्यमंत्री की जिम्मेदारी थी कि वो जब इसका ऐलान करें तो ये भी बोलें कि यूपी और बिहार के लोगों से, यूपी और बिहार के लोगों से मध्य प्रदेश के लोगों को नुकसान हो रहा है कि वो बाहर से आकर के इनकी जॉब्स ले जा रहे हैं। ये बोलना भी जरूरी था। कांग्रेस पार्टी सिर्फ मध्य प्रदेश में ही तो नहीं सिमट के रह जाएगी ना, आपकी नजर तो यूपी पर भी रहेगी। सबसे बड़ा राज्य है देश का, तो आपकी नजर तो वहां पर भी रहेगी कि यूपी बिहार से भी आपको वोट मिल जाए।
सत्ता में
तो वहां जाके आप क्या बोलेंगे?
सत्ता में आएगी और जॉब्स प्रोवाइड करेंगे।
नहीं तो वहां जाके तो वादा भी यही करना चाहिए था ना, तो वादा भी लोगों से यही करना चाहिए था सर, दैट हम एम्प्लॉयमेंट की अपॉर्चुनिटीज क्रिएट करेंगे, हम जॉब क्रिएशन करेंगे, सो दैट एवरीबडी गेट्स एन इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी, इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग कि जो नौकरियां अवेलेबल है भी उन इंडस्ट्रीज में जिनको गवर्नमेंट इंसेंटिव दे रही है वो 70% सिर्फ लोकल्स के लिए हो। यू ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट एन इम्बैलेंस इज माय पॉइंट। क्विक रिएक्शन from Ashutosh Mishra and Shazia Ilmi.
Uttar.
So you keep asking what will they do in UP and Bihar?
I feel it's very unfortunate. Even the first thing
that your local,
okay, one by one. First Mr. Mishra, then Shazia Ilmi.
When he took
one by one, Mr. Mishra and then Shazia Ilmi. Ji.
So you are asking what will they do in UP and Bihar? They will go to UP and Bihar and tell the people that your governments have failed to create job opportunities for you, and that's why we will give us power so that we can create job opportunities and you don't have to migrate. I mean, does anyone from UP and Bihar would like to migrate?
No, again you're coming back to the same point. Again you're coming back to the same point that you go to UP and Bihar and tell them we'll create jobs for you here so that you don't go to other states and take their jobs.
Ashutosh, you make such a pathetic argument.
It's because
Congress.
Are you saying it's because of the people of UP and Bihar that they are eating up, that locals are losing their jobs and these people are eating up jobs of other people?
So you make such a bad point and you're such a poor spokesperson for your own cause and your own party.
Just ask anyone living in UP and Bihar.
I mean, what are you saying? Do you even know what you're saying?
This is absolutely unfortunate. This is unfortunate. The leaders today need to promise the people of their respective states and this country as a whole that job creation will be done. We will achieve that target, that goal, so that everybody has a job. Instead, what we are doing is we are saying, जो अवेलेबल जॉब्स हैं उनमें से 70% इसको जाएगा, बाकी 30% किसी और को जाएगा. लोगों को एक दूसरे के खिलाफ खड़े करने की राजनीति हो रही है. On that note, I'm thanking all the guests. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for participating. Also thanking the viewers for watching us. Good night.